Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunaina. Welcome back to my channel. And with regards to all the love readings that I'm doing very spontaneously, I was called upon to do another love read today for the sign of Taurus. And this is pertaining to the sign of Taurus with regards to their love energy for the month of April 2019, guys. Okay. Now, having said this, Taurus or Taurians, Saturn news is that Saturn is traveling with your love planet Pluto this year, which also means that it is testing you of your love relationships. Okay, because Saturn with Pluto together, of course, is a stressful, testful time. Now, the final complication in love this year again relates to Uranus's position in your own sign, which is signaling a constant, never-ending redefinition of yourself and image, Taurians. Okay? Which means that what I mean to say here is that you and your image, they get, both of them, they get upgraded the way you upgrade your software. Okay, so again, I have said this before, as soon as you settle down in one image, there is another idea or refinement that comes along and you kind of morph into that. Okay, so by definition, it means that you have different likes and different taste. Okay, so which means a person that satisfied the old you might not satisfy the new you, and the same is true in reverse. Okay, so this is all a part of the story this year, and this is a part of 2019 Taurians. I've said this before, okay, with regards to you, with regards to your love situation. So even with regards to your love situation, I've got your cards on my table here for the month of April 2019. Now, just like I said, everything about you is constantly on changing. It's a redefinition of yourself every day, every moment. Every time you're thinking that it's okay, you have kind of got used to this kind of way, this lifestyle, or this new me. The old me again comes back, or the old me takes another shape and form, and the new me is again all over the place. So this is a constant, never-ending soap opera too for you this year, 2019 Taurians. Okay, now having said this, with regards to your love situation, guys, Taurians, you're becoming very sensitive to your love issue. Okay, which you have always been a very sensitive person, Taurians. Okay, let's say that very clearly. You are not, you might try and act very harsh, or you might try and act very cold, but inside of you guys, you are not that. You are very sensitive as a human being, as a person. You're a very sensitive person, and this month in April 2019, that part of your sensitivity is going to be heightened. Okay, which means that you are becoming increasingly sensitive, Taurians, which means a guidance from this god or goddess says avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals, which means to say that your body, your heart, your soul, everything about you, Taurians, is becoming very sensitive to your love issue. Okay, anybody who steps in between you and your lover, either now or going forward, you won't like it. Plus, at the same time, if your beloved happens to kind of say anything which probably doesn't sound right to you, you will feel that sensitivity. I mean, it's something very difficult to explain, but anything can upset you any moment. Word spoken out, gestures acted out, um, even a blink of an eye or the raising of your eyebrow or the way you twitch your lips to say something, can upset you, Taurus. If that doesn't happen for you, if you feel that you are not liking the way your beloved is behaving with you, and you will instantly you will grab that because you're so sensitive this month, Taurus, okay? And as a result of this sensitivity in yourself, which means your heart, your body, your mind, everything, your nerves, your skin, your organs, everything is very sensitive to the human feelings, touch, to your feelings, touch, everything. You can sense it even before it actually happens, or even when it happens. You can say somebody touches you, just you feel that touch. You're so sensitive that if you can say if you like that touch or not, okay, or if that touch is pleasing you or is not pleasing you, if there is warmth in the relationship of your love, if your beloved is actually taking care of you, and you are being sensitive to those kind of things in the month of April 2019, which is why this goddess tells you that you should not be in places where there is a harsh environment, where there is harsh relationships, where there is harsh situations, and also, chemicals. I mean, chemicals in the sense that anything can upset you. You might have an allergic reaction to anything harsh of that kind. Or your body, if you are going through a stressful time in a certain situation, it could be anything, it could be a love situation that sometimes, could have given you trouble or stress this month, and your body might instantly react and you might break out, or there could be a breakout on your skin, or you might have some kind of reactions that even you probably never have experienced before. And that's because you as a person, Taurian, you are becoming increasingly sensitive to this entire love story that you have in you at this point in time, and which is why the goddess is telling you to remain in a place that will kind of give you serenity, that will kind of take care of you, nurture you. You can take care of yourself, you can nurture yourself, you will be happy and at peace, and that's where you will enjoy the best in the month of April. Not in places which is disturbing you, not in places which is chaotic for you, not in places which is going to stress you out under any circumstances, Taurians, okay? So this is your situation in your higher self with regards to your love zone as well, Taurians, okay? You are, like I said, if your lover, if the person who loves you even touches you, and you feel you feel the sense of warmth, and if you can gauge the magnitude of the warmth, if it's less or if it is more, you're that sensitive to this receptivity that is coming to you from the universe in the month of April 2019, guys, okay? Having said these, like I said, 2019 for you Taurians is all about changes. So accept this, this is a part of your changing lifestyle, it's a part of your changing image, it's a part of your changing in belief, philosophies, ideas, ambitions, everything about you that is undergoing changes. So each time there could be a change in different places. This time there is a change with your sensitivity that I just explained to you. Next time you might find a change in a different area. So These are changes that is constantly on the move in the year 2019, redefining you, redefining your image, redefining who you are, and this is how you will travel through the next couple of months till the end of this year 2019, your foundation year, Taurians, for everybody as such, of course, this year again. Now, having said this, ladies and gentlemen, um, your current partner, Taurians, whoever is sitting in your love zone this month, 2019, definitely wants to move forward, okay? And they are moving forward. They are not stepping back. Whoever it is, a he or a she, doesn't matter. But this person is very enthusiastic about taking this relationship ahead, about carrying the cup of love, okay? This person is in the stage of being the knight, so has kind of graduated from being a page, and not only wants to move forward in their higher self, they are actually moving forward, okay? They are very much moving forward. They are taking the cup of filled with their love, with their emotions, that they are holding it high, that everybody can see that they are in love, that they want to proclaim this love, they want to proclaim their good emotions for you, they want to take this another 2 steps forward in this beautiful love journey in their higher self, okay? They're calling out for this beautiful union or even a reunion with you, Taurians, okay? They're even calling out for romance or courtship. In fact, like I said, they are this person is like a knight in a shining armor, okay? And that is the kind of romantic love that they are coming forward to seek from you and for themselves. They are seeking that understanding and hoping that this beautiful relationship will take a beautiful turn in the coming months, okay? At the same time, they are desiring a spiritual wisdom for a spiritual union at the same point in time, okay? It's like this person, guys, this person is the heart. He or she has the heart which always wants more, always needs to seek and yearn. How sad and lonely it must be to finally get what you want, okay? Isn't it not better to be always in a state of asking or yearning? That's who this person is, okay? So this person is always very adventurous. They don't want everything at the same time, and even if they get everything, they will be kind of bored, okay? They're always very adventurous. They're always looking for the next adventure with you in their life. And that is what keeps them on their toes. That is what keeps them on their feet. And that is who they are, even in themselves, even in their higher self, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this person is this kind of a person at this point in time, but at the same time, this kind of an energy is also a kind of a little disbalance in their life, okay? Because right now, even they do not know what they want truly, okay? Whether they want you, Taurians, whether they want the love right now, whether they are just seeking for adventure right now, or whether they are asking for everything from you at this point in time in your higher self, So, or even the question of whether they are actually truly can be in love with you. Not that they don't love you, Taurians. It's not that they don't love you, but the question is if they can deal with you, if they can deal with your changing image, if they can deal with your redefinition of yourself this complete year of 2019. Because sometimes this person is kind of flummoxed, and flummoxed because this person is not getting a hold of who you truly are, or actually getting getting you as their lover in the true sense, okay? Getting you as their lover in the true sense. So this is their higher self at this point in time in the month of April 2019, which is definitely calling for a bit of disbalance in their own higher self as well in this period of time, guys, okay? But at the same time, apart from all that, they are definitely yearning to be with you. They are definitely wanting that love back in their zone. They will definitely want to take care of you. They definitely want to protect you, Taurians. But at the same time, like I explained, with a lot of things happening, and plus the kind of personality this person is, in the kind of frame of mind the person is, there is a lot of questions that is coming up in their higher self with regards to your love energy with the Taurians at this point in time, guys, okay? So let's take this here and let's go to the Taurians right now, okay? With regards to the Taurians, this month of April 2019, like I said, this person is still redefining, understanding, getting into that sensitive zone where everything about Taurians is kind of being again upgraded, okay, taken care of by the universe at this point in time, okay, which is why at this moment in their higher self they feel, the Taurians feel they don't have everything that they need to keep this relationship in the rightful place. Okay, that means their charming self, that means their redefinition of their image that they are looking into. It also concerns their financial issues, everything, the richness they want to enjoy along with their beloved in this love story. But at this point in time, they are not being able to be the leader of this particular, or be the master of this particular of this particular self, of this king, okay, because they feel that they still have to go a long way to become the King of Pentacles, to enjoy everything, to enjoy the luxury, the finest things of life that life can give you, to be the shining leader, to be the beautiful, jolly good person, okay, to have the financial control, to be using the richness that the person has as a means to an end to secure themselves. So everything about them, all that, because Taurians by nature are very, they like materialism, okay? So while they are being sensitive to a lot of things, but at the same time, when it concerns all these areas of their life that I just told you, they feel that they don't have everything under their control at this point in time. So for them, they know in their higher self that first and foremost, to get a hold of this particular energy in the rightful way, they will definitely have to call for their intuition, do a bit of their soul searching activity in their higher self, which is going to give them the right guidance at the right time, because with that they will be able to bring back their wish, the Nine of Cups. They will be able to fulfill their desire if they can do the soul searching in their higher self in the rightful way. And that together, along with this, will be able to bring back the finest, richest good that they are looking for in their higher self in the month of April 2019, and for which they know, the Taurians know, guys, they will have to end a lot of things which they are not being able to end at this point in time in their higher self. They know, because for them, in order to get the richness, they will definitely have to say no to a lot of things in life. They will have to put up their boundaries. They will have to create boundaries. They will have to put the RIP sign over many issues in their life, which is, of course, at this point in time, they are not being able to do that. And this is the reason why they are staying put in the place, and which is blocking this beautiful energy from walking into their life at this point in time in the month of April 2019, guys. Okay. So this is why at this moment in their higher self, they are definitely wanting they're definitely wanting to end things, to begin new things, but at the same time, it's easy to say, but it's difficult to do. And this is why the Taurians are in that catch-22 situation, where they definitely want to fulfill their wish, where they definitely want to bring back their old self, where they definitely want to get back everything that they love, they want to enjoy, they want to have their Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, desire in their love area as well. But with regards to the situation that they are going through, that increasing sensitivity to a lot of issues at this point in time is definitely at the same time blocking out this beautiful energy from coming into their zone. And at the same time, if they can do this in the right way, they will definitely be welcoming the sun back into their higher self, which is going to happen, which is also going to happen. So even though that, things are not all there at this point in time for the Taurians, guys, not all there, okay? They are still struggling. They are still getting used to the new image that is causing for sensitivity. They can smell things from a distance, okay? They are being that sensitive. But at the same time, and also, also they are not being able to completely do a spiritual work at this point in time, because their mind, their body, their soul, their energy is very sensitive, and it's causing them trouble to focus, to meditate only upon themselves. They're not being able to do that, and as a result of this, but at the same time, they definitely want to manifest this beautiful energy. But at the same time, in order to manifest this, they know they will have to end certain situations, which is their lurking as emotional baggage in their higher self at this point in time. But in the month of April, my clarifier tells me that even though there are disturbances, there are blockages, there are blocks at this point in time, still somewhere they will be able to overcome these blockages to bring back the sun in their higher self. They will be able to kind of grab that sunny, warm energy from the universe into their higher self at a certain point in time in April. And if I'm not mistaken, it will happen after the 20th of April, or from the 20th of April, when things are going to look up for them, for the Taurians, guys, okay? Now, having said this, in your crossing energy, you definitely want to start your teamwork, guys. You definitely want to take this beautiful love story ahead in your heart. You want to build a teamwork. You want to start your, relationship. You want to take that relationship 2 blocks down the road to get into, a nice commitment kind of an issue, maybe an engagement, which is definitely what is there at the back of your mind. But at this point in time, you cannot concentrate on this, both of you, and that is because of your higher self energy, guys. And that is because of your redefinition of your image, Taurians, which is what both of you are kind of juggling with at this point in time in your heart energy. You're juggling not only how you will be able to bring this back, not only with this issue, you are also juggling with many other issues that you need to put them back in the right place before you guys can actually move forward in the right direction towards this beautiful 3 of Pentacle energy at this point in time in the month of April. And this is the reason why you're trying to be just, you're trying to be honest. You are also getting clear picture of what you desire and how you desire this beautiful love relationship to manifest in the right direction for you in your heart as well. Okay, you are calling out for this beautiful blessing from the universe with regards to your heart situation that would be able to give you back, and that juggling activity that you are doing to put things in the right perspective in your heart, which will allow you to move forward with the Three of Pentacles, to build that teamwork, to get into the commitment structure, to get into the beautiful engagement relationship, whatever that you want to build with your beloved in the month or from the month of April 2019 onwards. Okay, so your heart energy is definitely in the right place, Taurians, and your beloved at the same point in time. While in your soul energy, guys, you definitely are calling out for justice. You're calling out for balance. That sometimes, like I told you, just like in your higher self, your balance in your soul is also being disturbed. And that is being disturbed again because of your changing image, of your redefinition that is going on, Taurians. At the same time, it is also because of your higher self activity that you are going through at this point in time that is taking a toll in your soul energy as well, which is why in your soul you definitely want to crawl out now from the darkness of the soul and into the sunlight, to get rid of the fear, to get rid of the terror, to hear the voice from the universe, to understand the guidance that is coming to you from the universe and into your soul. You definitely want to do that, but at the same time, you are a bit disbalanced with your soul energy in the month of April 2019. You know, it's going up and down, which is, of course, the reason why it's preventing you or blocking you from moving ahead in this beautiful love relationship, or starting off this love relationship, or making an offering to one another at this point in time from the bottom of your soul. You're not being able to do that because right now you are getting into the frame of mind. You're building, you're rebuilding, you're breaking, you're building back, Taurians, and that is, of course, taking away your balance at times from your soul as well. You're getting caught up with too many things, even your beloved. You guys are getting caught up with extra outside circumstances that is also kind of putting or giving you a hard time with regards to your love relationship, and that is also disturbing your soul energy, which in turn is also again creating this problem with your intuition. Although you are fighting with it, although you want it back, although you are getting rid, although you're trying to make it work in the way that you want to, you know, but at the same time, that walking together, that making the offering, that starting off this love journey in the right way to begin the commitment of the Three of Pentacles, that is getting blocked at this point in time in the month of April, that you guys are not being able to really move forward, you know, in the rightful way just now, just at this point in time. Now, having said this, ladies and gentlemen, your past energy, guys, in the past, Taurians, you definitely were holding on to something that you loved, okay? You were being possessive, you wanted to hold on, and at the same time, you also wanted to bring back that beautiful joy, the bliss, and that love in your life that you were trying to kind of possess, okay? You were being possessive, you were being jealous of other people who might have probably taken a look at your beloved, or were trying to, you were trying to cut away those people who were kind of coming into your life, into your love life, because your possessiveness, you were holding on to that beautiful thought of love. You were holding on to the time you would be able to have that innocence back, the childhood, the past life innocence, your love from the past life that you were still holding on, or you had been holding on in your recent past or in your past times. Okay, and of course this also calls, like I said, sometimes this also calls for jealousy, where you were being very possessive of your person, of the person you love, and you didn't want this person to move away from your zone. You wanted to possess that person in the way that you wanted to possess. Okay, but this is your past energy, but at the same time, the thought of this beautiful love relationship was what was keeping you preoccupied, and you were holding on to this beautiful love relationship from your past life, from your past karma, or from somebody that you happen to know from your past life. All those that you were holding on to yourself in your zone, in your love zone, in the past times. Okay, that's your past energy that you had been walking along. Now I'm going to take a connecting card between your past and your present higher self energy. And this is where, because of your past and because of your present, you definitely want to put in the spark of inspiration for a new beginning. And this is a spark of wisdom that is coming to you from the universe, that's going to be helping you to travel from this beautiful feeling of possessing the Six of Cups happiness, and traveling into the recent higher self area where you want the sun back into your life, and you're going to get it back, and that is going to be your divine spark of inspiration that is traveling with you, because like I said, Saturn and Pluto are both going to be traveling with you at this point in time, and they will be definitely testing you and even stressing you out. But at the same time, the universe is calling out for the inspiration of this wisdom, for this beautiful beginning of your love journey, that you are definitely going to be taking it forward and not withdrawing from it at this point in time in the month of April 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and that's a spark of wisdom, that's a spark of inspiration that has been coming to you from your past into your recent higher self energy at the moment. Now, having said this, in your physical world at this point in time, in the 3D, you are not going to be able to actually emote yourself. Again, like I said, you're becoming too sensitive at this point in time, and your concentration is on this area of your life, that is kind of, like I said, it's kind of troubling you. You are not being able to talk about it, you're not being able to express this, but at the same time this is happening in your higher self, which is why at this point in the physical world you will not be able to fill this cup with love, or neither will you be able to start the offering of love, or nor would you be able to show your emotions in love in the physical world at this point in time, guys. Okay, so this is your self at the moment, Taurians. But at the same time, because of the redefinition of yourself, whatever you're doing at this moment, you definitely are doing it with a sense of purpose of bringing back the joy, the happiness of your love, the world, the celebration in yourself. But you are not going to be talking about it. You're not emoting anything, you're not saying anything, but at the same time, you are kind of wanting it, you're desiring it, just like in your higher self. Guys, look at these two major arcanas. Okay, in the physical world, also there is a major arcana. In the higher self, too, there is a major arcana, the sun and the world together. And this is what you are manifesting. okay, which people might not be able to see right away because you won't be able to show it to people, you won't be able to offer it right away, but at the end of the day, this is where you're moving towards, Taurians, okay? This is what you want. This is in the physical world with your lover, with your current love, with your beloved. You're trying to manifest the world of happiness in your zone as well, okay? Now, having said this, I'm going to take a connecting card between your higher self and your physical 3D as well. And this is what you are working upon, Taurians. This is what you're concentrating upon. This is what you are doing your soul searching upon. You might have gone a little bit silent because you were avoiding you're avoiding any kind of harsh situations. You're not talking about it. You're not projecting to the world. You're not shouting from the rooftop. But at the same time, you are doing what you have to do in your own way, Taurians. Okay? You are manifesting. You are planning on manifesting this world of happiness. You are planning on manifesting the sun, the warmth in your love life. You are planning on manifesting the start of this beautiful love journey, the offering, everything in the right possible way that you are doing. And for this, you're going down deep into yourself to look into your soul, to search your soul for that particular inspiration, or looking into the depth of your abscess to see how you would be able to manifest this beautiful love story into the true reality of this world, guys, okay? And this is what is your connecting card between your higher self and your present physical world. Now, having said this, ladies and gentlemen, going forward, Taurians, you are kind of halted going forward. Now, this is towards the end of the month, okay? Whenever I say going forward, I'm talking towards the end of the month. And this is where your emotions, you are again, you are not being able to take off this journey right away going forward, even a little bit forward towards the end of this month. You're not being able to start this journey, and something in your love relationship or from the outside world or from extra, other areas of your life that is affecting your love relationship is definitely at this point in time going to trouble you. That's point number one. Point number two is that at the same time you are healing yourself, guys, okay? The reason I would say the second for me would be more true, because this Three of Swords, at this point in time, the Three of Swords is again connected with your goddess guidance. You're purging, you're healing, you're becoming sensitive to different things in life that even you had not known was existing within you, but it's coming out as a redefinition of yourself, Taurians, okay? So at this point in time, going forward a little bit, you're not being able to take on the flight of this journey, to start this love story in the way that you want to, but at the same time, you're purging, you're healing, you are letting things go. You're letting things go. That pain is coming back, that suffering is there. You are feeling the stabbing of the sword. But at the same time, you are letting things purge. You're letting things heal. You are letting things go. You're surrendering that pain, that grief, that sorrow to the universe, to let it go and never return back in your life ever again. And this is where your sensitivity is helping you, guys. Okay, this is where your reality to the sensitivity is helping you to understand what you need to avoid in life. You need to avoid harsh treatment. You need to avoid harsh relationships. You need to avoid harsh environment. You need to avoid harsh situations. Sorry. So this is where you're purging, you're healing, you're letting things go. And that is the reason why you're not taking on this journey in the right way, but you are staying put in the place, in the way that you have to, because you are again doing that self-healing work by yourself, guys. Taurians, going forward in the month of April, towards the end of April, beginning of May. Okay, so you're healing, you're trying to heal your wound, you're trying because you are putting the ointment, you are putting everything, you're kind of covering the wound to not let the blood flow. You don't want to bleed anymore, you want to stop the bleeding, and at the same time, and that's why at the same time, you're not moving from the place. You are staying put because you are still working on yourself, you're still bringing things closer to yourself, you're still working upon different areas of your life to build this beautiful love story back into the true, in the way that you want it to happen. Okay, from your environment is setting you free this month, Taurians. Okay, you will not be tied up with anything at this point in time in your environment. Your environment is letting you go, it's untying you. Okay, your environment is supporting your endeavor, and what it is that your obligations from your environment is letting you free. You are no longer going to be taking those obligations on yourself anymore. That's because you have realized it's not worth it. You're changing, you're redefining image is letting you go of those harsh conditions that had been troubling you in the past as well. And that is why you're setting yourself free from those kind of karmic situations, if you have any, from those kind of third-party obligations, if you have any, from those kind of negative, toxic family situations, if you have any. So that from the environment, you are letting yourself, you're just setting yourself free. You're letting those things go away. You're not going to look back, and you're not going to rethink. You're not going to jump back. You're not going to find kind of excuses to go back and suffer in silence once again. So you're putting an end to that suffering from the environment, the third party obligation, the karmic obligation. You are cleansing your karma with regards to your love situation, with regards to your obligations, with regards to your family situations, with regards to issues about your children, if you have any. You are kind of setting yourself free from those areas of your life, Taurians. Okay, and this is where it is, where this is where the environment is working with you at this point in time in the month of April, and is helping you to set yourself free, to clean yourself, to avoid the harsh environment, harsh situations, bitter words, harsh words, rude behavior, anything that had been upsetting you previously. You are letting those things go because you are becoming increasingly sensitive to those areas, and you're not being able to absorb or take those kind of treatment anymore. So you're letting that go from your zone, guys. Okay. Having said this, your hopes and fear, Taurians, with regards to your love situation is that you want to definitely give it a birth. Okay, you want to nurture this beautiful relationship. You want to make it blossom because you definitely love your love the person who is sitting in your love zone, Taurians. Okay, so you want to definitely give it a rebirth. You want to bring this into fruition. But your hope and fear is that you should be able to do things in the right way. Okay, and you should be able to do things in the right way by avoiding gossip, by not taking information that is going to disturb you, by not collecting or spying on people, by doing the right motions in life, by doing the right work in life. That's your hope and fear, that other information should not come in, should not topple into your zone that could upset this beautiful love story. Okay, so you want to keep away from those kind of activities, to concentrate on this feminine energy of giving birth, of transformation, of nurturing, of blossoming this beautiful love relationship in the right way, guys. And that's what you are hoping and you're fearing at the same time, Taurians, in the month of April, because you definitely want this love relationship to blossom in the right way, because you definitely love the person who is sitting in your love zone, Taurians. Having said this, the outcome is that of this, okay? It's a Chariot. It's Cancer, guys, okay? So it could be that Taurians, you guys might be having a relationship with a Cancer. It could be a Cancer, it might not be a Cancer, doesn't matter, but it could be anybody. But your outcome is that you will start to take action. You will start to move your chariot of love in the right direction. You will start to manifest your own ideas into action in the right direction, and that is the outcome for the month of April 2019. But again, at the same time, keep in mind that while you are doing things, while you're moving, while you're taking action to move this love story, definitely have to keep the balance in the right place, okay? Because this particular person definitely talks about balance, talks about temperance, talks about doing things in the right way. So if you can balance this, your chariot is going to move in the right direction, Taurians. If you can balance your energies in every sphere of your life in the right way, your chariot in love is definitely going to take a very, very quick movement forward, okay? Two major arcanas, big deal as an outcome this month of April 2019. So keep in mind, guys, that it's a very watery energy. It's a very, very watery energy with regards to the outcome, and therefore if you make a mistake, you might slip and fall and get hurt, because you're standing at a place where you will have to definitely take care of yourself, take care of your image, take care of your sensitivity, but at the same time learn to balance yourself in the right direction. You know what is right, what is wrong, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon, the intuition, the outside things, everything, the hermit mode. Keeping a balance, keeping a beautiful balance in your love relationship to manifest this action into reality, to move your chariot towards the right area of your life going forward from the month of April 2019, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So beautiful, beautiful cards in here, Taurians, and that's my guidance to you. Take this guidance, walk with it, and until then, goodbye, God bless you, love you guys, keep your comments flowing. Adieu, Khuda Hafiz, and see you soon once again. Thank you very much.